Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shock Horror Theatre. My name is Ruben Crowley, and this is my review for Oddity. I don't know why I said it like that, just seemed appropriate. So, Oddity is a 2024 horror film that comes to us from the very talented bastard known as Damien McCarthy, who previously made a horror film that I absolutely adored called Caveat. So once you're done listening to this review, and go and watch Oddity for yourself, because you can bet your third nipple I'll be recommending you do that. After you've done that, go and watch Caveat. That's another so spooky movie, and a damn good one. So, story. This film follows a blind medium and a curio shopkeeper who is still grieving from the death of her twin sister a year prior, when a wooden mannequin from her collection becomes crucial to her quest to uncover the truth about her sister's murder. Again, I don't know why I said it like that, just seemed very appropriate. So basically, in a nutshell, this is a murder mystery with a kind of, sort of, supernatural twist. And that's all I'm going to tell you about the story, because I think a lot of the enjoyment from this film comes from unraveling the mystery behind it. So let's get the main thing out the way nice and quickly. This is a horror film. Is it scary? Yes. I found this film to be particularly unnerving, not least in its use of a giant 6-foot-tall mannequin thing, but there's also a couple of jump scares in here which, figuratively and metaphorically, made me soil my underpants. The sequences involving a camera going off unexpectedly, the sequences in the bloody dark, which is always frightening to me. There's a particularly frightening sequence involving a stranger at someone's front door and a tent in the middle of the room, and that's all I'm going to say about that. This, like Caveat before it, is a very unnerving film. But of course, a horror film is only so good as its central performance, and luckily this film stars the incredibly talented Carolyn Bracken, who not only has to play the sister who gets murdered, she also has to play the other sister who may or may not possess psychic abilities. There's also some superb performances from Gwilym Lee, Tad Murray, I hope I said that right, nope, Tad Murphy, apologies, Caroline Menton, Steve Wall, and Jonathan French. There's not much else I can tell you other than go and watch the bloody thing. It's on Shudder right now. And if it's not on your version of Shudder because you happen to be in the back end of absolutely nowhere, then use one of those VPN things so you can watch this film at your earliest convenience. Therefore, I'm going to declare that Oddity is spooktacular. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my totally not improvised review for Oddity. If you enjoyed this little spooky review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then, feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, ghouls and ghosts: a good nightmare comes so rarely. So you better enjoy it when it does.